What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Taylor Eats. It's a show where we have great conversation over great food. Today, I am joined by my guy, Jermaine over here. Make it introduce yourself, man.
What up?
So,
I am Jermaine. The Jermaine. I'm kidding, not the. Just Jermaine.
You say the Jermaine.
The
You know what I'm
Jermaine.
saying?
Nah, Jermaine Johnson. This is my brother here. Creative, right? Working in music and just life and enjoying the time. And I'm just excited to be here.
Facts.
To talk about whatever we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And eat. Because I love to fucking eat. So.
Facts. Yeah, we
Can I curse on here?
Of course, yeah, we can curse. Yeah, I should have
Okay.
told you that
Like,
before I press record. Yeah,
I have a
we can
really
curse,
potty
man.
mouth.
Yeah.
So
It's like barbershop talk, but over food. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
good.
That's all it is.
I'm excited.
Yep.
Yes.
So we have some Jamaican food today. I'm very, very excited. It's my first time trying Jamaican food. He put me on. This, I'm guessing not your first time, right?
Nah.
Your first- okay, cool. It's my first time. Well, hey, shit, we can try.
And
it
we're
out.
excited for that.
Fact. So this is from a place called Riddim and Spice. Riddim. Yeah, Riddim and Spice. So yeah, we finna just open this up and see what's in it real quick, man. See, I'm finna let y'all know what we got. Was yours on top or the bottom?
I don't know.
I know for me, I got the rice, oxtails. That's mine. I got rice, oxtails, and rice, oxtails, plantains. There it is. Rice, oxtails, plantains. And I felt a little naughty today, so I got a little bit of cabbage as well. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is massive.
So that shit does look. I didn't think they was gonna give us that much oxtails. For real.
I mean, this is a lot of food.
You already know the vibes, man. It's looking real. That does look pretty like big as hell. Yeah, that's it. We finna thrash, y'all. We finna thrash. So
I don't know what thrash means, but we're gonna do that.
Yeah, thrash is like we finna tear into the food.
All that.
Yeah, he's from New York, by the way, y'all. So it's, they speaking a whole nother language.
We doing all that. We gonna fuck it up.
I got you. So we finna do. So we do like 3 different reviews. So the first review is normally like just off of first glance, off the look alone. So what's your first review on top of that? What is
I
mean, what's it looking like?
first glance, what can I say? This shit looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oxtails, they look juicy. They poured like the sauce on the rice, and we got rice and peas on here.
They pour sauce on the rice?
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You right. I see.
And then the oxtail is just juicy. And I got mac and cheese for me, and this mac and cheese, it just looks incredible. Like it's super cheesy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to get mac and cheese because for one, I didn't want to get the same thing he got. But also, mac and cheese gives me gas, and I didn't want him to be a recipient of that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get something different. So I'm gonna say, off of this alone, presentation. Let's rate it out of 10 real quick. So presentation, I'm gonna get it's like, I ain't gonna lie, 9 out of 10.
I mean, yeah, it's up there for me. Yeah,
9 out of 10
9
for
out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I'm excited just looking at it. So
Facts.
why not?
Facts. All right,
Yeah.
let's dig in now, man.
Dig
Let's make it
in.
happen.
All right.
I think use this fork right here. All right.
Let's start with the mac and cheese first. You can see. I'm gonna go ahead and do
Let's
this
see
for
how
y'all
cheesy it
real
is.
quick, so y'all can see just.
Yeah.
See
Okay.
that?
Consistency looks pretty good. Got some good girth.
Super
you know
cheesy.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is cabbage right here. Okay, that cabbage pretty good.
Yeah.
That cabbage pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Glad you like it, bro.
I don't know. Let me try some of this rice. I'm tasting everything individually as of right now.
All right, we doing the rice next. You got the oxtail sauce on it too.
Okay.
So.
I can tell you, I can taste the oxtail sauce.
Yep.
Hold on now. It's a party in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? We got a fiesta going on here.
Why not, right?
You know what I'm
Party.
saying?
This shit is.
Alright, I'm finna try this oxtail real quick.
Woo!
I really been wanting to try the oxtail.
It's good.
So let's bite into it. So when I first bit into it, it was a little tough, but it's tasting pretty good.
What you mean tough?
Well, I mean, when I first bit into it, it was a little tough, I guess. This is just like the first bite.
Well, you know you got the bone in the oxtail, so you gotta.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I ain't biting to the bone though. The bone in the middle.
Okay.
So I mean, I think I take a pretty small bite. I tried to at least. Okay.
Listen here. If you're in Nashville, Riddim Spice, please go check them out because this shit is good.
It's pretty good.
I can't even lie. Like everything is good. My mac and cheese, my rice and peas, with the oxtail sauce in it, and the oxtail itself.
So, question: why they call it rice and peas? Because it's not peas in here. It's like some beans.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay. I thought you knew something, you know what I'm saying? You eat Jamaican food. How often do you eat Jamaican food?
Often.
Often?
Yeah.
Okay. And you never thought to ask like,
Well, these look different. These do look like beans, but.
Yeah, I thought it was red beans and rice. That's what I thought. That's my country ass. I'm gonna get into the question of the day segment real fast. Let me take this food in first, okay? You know what I'm saying? I know it's continuity, but you know what I'm saying? This is also a food review show. So I gotta figure out what everything tastes like. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That plantain hidden.
That's good.
That plantain, it's sweet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That plantain is sweet. It just brought me back.
Brought you back to where?
I ain't expecting to ask me that, so it caught me off guard.
How far back you going, bro?
I feel like I was reincarnated, you know what I'm saying? So it brought me back to my old life. My old life, I was in
Jamaica.
I was in Jamaica for sure.
No problem.
It had to be. Did you tell the people what you do already? I know you said your name was Jermaine.
A little bit, yeah. So, for those that don't know, I'm just a regular schmegular person.
He's
you
not.
feel me?
He's not. He's not.
No, so by day, I am an employee of a really awesome company, right? Which I won't go into that. But my official title is Operations Support Manager, and so I get to work a lot with like vendor management and a lot of the employees that I support do work outside of the U.S., which is really, really, really cool. So that's a great opportunity. But then outside of that, as a creative, I've done a lot of stuff over the years. Specifically when it comes to music, I'm a singer, right? And so as a singer, I've had the opportunity to just travel and sing with like amazing people and do some pretty incredible things. I think the most recent thing was a show at the City Winery, which I was able to be featured on, which is really, really cool. Yeah. So, you know, lots of good stuff happening. You know, it's never a dull day. Facts. With the day job as well as being a creative and continuing to sing and do all the things. So yeah.
Question. I just thought about something. I don't even got to ask you this question at all. So when did you first start getting into singing? When did you first start singing? Like when did you start realizing like, damn, this is something I could pursue as a potential career or just a creative endeavor?
Yeah. What's interesting is when I tell most people that I didn't start singing until college, they get like baffled about it. Like, really? What? Oh my goodness. But I actually didn't start off as a singer at all. I didn't even know I could sing. It's interesting, like walking around my house as a kid. I grew up in a house with a lot of people in Brooklyn, and you know, when you singing around the house, you just kind of just, you know, hum into the melody or doing whatever. And I remember my family used to be like, Jermaine, shut up. You too now, right? People trying to sleep. But I never sang before, right? When I was in high school, I joined like the chorus because my friend, she joined it and she wanted me to join it with her. And even still, right, didn't really think I could like sing at all, so I didn't pursue it. But when I moved to Nashville and I went to Fisk University, there was a group, the Fisk Jubilee Singers, and I just was in awe. Like they got to travel everywhere and they got to do all these crazy things. I was like, I want to do that too. Yeah. And so I think when I got to college, that's when I really first was like, I think I could push myself to really be like a good singer. Wow. By just surrounding myself with like other like amazing singers. Yeah. So. Okay. That's kind of where it started.
Okay. I know a lot of people have that perspective. I want to ask you this as well. So a lot of people have this perspective is like, everyone's perspective is different when it comes to being in this music industry or like just learning to follow their creative path. So what was one of the challenges that you had when it came to breaking out of this, I guess I'll say, breaking out into the industry, I guess. Like breaking out into actually really finding your voice and just sticking with that certain niche or creative style and you just went with it.
Yeah, I think for me it's a little, I'm gonna say it's unorthodox, right? And a little bit different because for me it was more dealing with like just different people like in their personalities and stuff, right? Because you know, and you as a creative, right?
Yeah.
You experience like a lot of people treat it like a competition, right? Where you're competing against each other, or you know, you get into certain spaces and it's just like, well, so and so can do this, or they have these abilities, and you don't necessarily have that. And so, I think for me, the biggest thing I had to like really overcome and like not really pay attention to is the fact that like I'm in my own lane, right? I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm my own person with my own sound, and I always want to operate, especially when it comes to my creative juices and like my actual ability, my talent, like out of a place of love. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, because to me that's like the purpose of it all, right? When you're doing this stuff, it's just like, okay, what is your purpose? Why are you really singing, right? What is your song?
Yeah.
You know, that you're trying to convey, and it's just like, I'm not doing this to compete with people, right? I'm not doing this to try to like overtake anybody else, you know? And I think for me, that was probably the biggest piece of me transitioning into like doing music and like singing and being in these different spaces, was not comparing myself to other people and making sure that, you know, I saw myself in this light, right? And I can continue to push myself to do this even more and still remain purposeful in everything that I'm doing. Yeah.
First of all, that was I hope y'all understood that message for real. Like he really, I feel like I'm the type of person where it's like I hear what you're saying, but I just read in between the lines, I guess. So it's like you paint a story, you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a story in your words, there's power in your words and everything. So it's like I can sense that, man. I can sense that. So yeah, he definitely said some gems. I really hope that y'all listen, take heed of exactly like just his journey. It's just in terms of what he said, because that, man, I would say the most powerful aspect or asset that we have is ourselves. And so a lot of people don't realize that until it's too late. I think one quote I heard by Jim Carrey, I remember he said this in an interview. He said, "Your need for acceptance will make you invisible in this world." So how I took that is basically a lot of people they're so quick to follow other people's follow the train that they think they lose sight of their self-worth as well. So I think it's important to really find that mode that you create for yourself, and along the line, not only do you inspire yourself, but you start to learn that, oh shit, I'm inspiring other people based on what I do as well. You know what I'm saying? So you broke out of the mode, you know what I'm saying? I would say, like, would you say that's something that you're at a phase now where you know exactly where you are when it comes to your creative side and you're just sticking with it? Or would you say you're still trying to obviously elevate more, but you're still trying to find that particular niche for yourself specifically?
So for me, like, I never really saw myself as like an artist, right?
Okay.
So as a singer, as a kid, you know, you reflect back on your dreams. And as a kid, I always like saw TV and like saw all the amazing like artists and people and singers and actors and dancers and everybody, right? And I was like, I want to do all of that. Like, I don't want to just do this one thing. I want to do everything, right? And so for me, as I continue to get older, right, and work in different spaces, the things that I aspire to do, right, it's not just limited to just like being on the stage and singing, right? I've done it, right, and it's really, really cool, and it's an awesome experience. So for those that haven't, like, push yourself, do it. It's incredible. But you know, I like working like a creative director space, right? I like working in a producing space, right? I like working in a space where I really like being in the background. I find more than anything, right? Putting a show together, right? Putting themes together, right? Developing or producing even different types of events or different types of showcases or whatever for artists, right? And giving others that platform, that opportunity to do that, right? I just, again, talking about being purposeful, I feel like my life is meant to like serve others, you know? And I want to be able to always have the ability to create a lane for people, or an opportunity even for people to express their gifts, right? Their talents, their creative juices, energy, whatever that may be, and giving them, you know, that chance to do that. Because I know I had that chance to do that, you know, when I was younger, going into like my 20s and then transition into my 30s. And so it's just like, if you can do that for somebody, like to me, that's more fulfilling, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I could continue to do it, but for me, not that I don't want to do it, I just don't feel like that's my purpose.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear that.
But if you could help others really kind of start out and like really get that opportunity and really put themselves out there, that's something that's so fulfilling to me. And so that's why I see myself going, and I want to continue to push myself to operate. So yeah.
I don't want to turn you away from your food. I know I know you're doing a lot of talking as well.
I'm gonna do both.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask.
Yeah, because you're going crazy right now. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna catch up.
So I'm trying. I see you now. I'm like, okay. This is an eating show, so I want to make sure you eat. I don't want your food to get cold. You know what I'm saying? So definitely trying to multitask. I know some people. It's like some people don't really eat and talk. Some people just rather eat. So it's like I be trying to, you know, get a feel for that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do both, man. I'm gonna do both.
With the bites you've taken so far, what would you say? What would your rating be so far out of 10?
Definitely. I mean, it's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Really?
They're so good.
Woo.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay.
It's good. It's good, y'all.
How often do you go here? How often do you go to the spot?
Often. But I usually don't get this. So typically I get like the fish, the escabeche.
Yeah.
Or I'll do, you know, like curry chicken.
Yeah.
And also they have lamb, which is also really good. So I don't really get the oxtail as much, and I really don't get the mac and cheese. So cabbage is usually my go-to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yep.
Cabbage.
But I said, why not? Let's just go crazy, you know?
So you say 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, I may be up there with you, bro. This is my first time trying Jamaican food, like I said. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it it out of 10 out of 10, man. Cause I don't normally rate it 10 out of 10. I don't normally rate food 10 out of 10, but I'm gonna give this 10 out of 10 for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, I don't want to get into that point to where I'm trying to find flaws within the food. So, because I try to be very critical on like my.
Not to be dead ass wrong too if you know it's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If you know it's good, then
facts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I say 10 out of 10 for this Jamaican spot. Being that this is my first time trying Jamaican food, 10 out of 10 for sure. So next Jamaican spot I try, if this ain't the standard, then I don't know. But this set the bar for me.
Hopefully he consults me before he does it because we don't want to, you know. I mean, it's pretty hard to move away from this.
What's the next?
Just saying.
What other Jamaican spots here in Nashville do you know of besides Riddim Spice? Or at least have you tried maybe?
Cool Runnings is really good. It's in
Cool?
I think it's with a K. Kool.
Okay.
Cool Runnings, and I think they based out of Brooklyn. Though, or they from Brooklyn, I should say.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Their food is really, really good too.
Yeah.
I think it's either in Smyrna or Laverne, like one of those two.
Okay.
But it's good.
Cool. I'm gonna have to try that out.
Yep.
I'm gonna add that to the list, y'all. I'm thinking about doing like getting a wheel of suggestions of places we should try out. And I put on the wheel, and then at the end of the show, I just spin it, and whatever lands on it, that'll be for the next episode.
Fortune!
Yeah, it would be dope. But instead, it'd probably be called Wheel of Food, pretty much.
Wheel of Food?
Wheel of Food, yeah.
Okay.
Wheel of Food, what you think?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I mean, gotta be, what would you call it?
Wheel of Food, I don't think we can be a little more creative than that.
Wheel of, I'm gonna think. I'm gonna have to think about it. So what comes off the top of your head as of right now?
Like throw taste in there or something, you know? Wheel of Food is very basic, and we're not basic. I don't think we're basic people. No. Wheel of Food. I would think that there's an actual like fucking wheel that has like food on it or something. If you say Wheel of Food.
The spiral of edibles. I don't know. I'm throwing shit out now. I'm throwing shit out. I'm throwing shit out, bro.
We absolutely can't do that because of, you know, other reasons.
Food is edible. You know
The
what I'm
spiral of edibles.
saying? The spiral of yeah.
Well,
You
you
right.
can have
You
your-
right. It just hit me. I was like, yeah, y'all can't.
I mean, if you say it out loud, like loud enough.
You right. I can't get mad at that.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I like this. All right, so look, we have a segment on our show called Color Me This. Color Me This is basically where I will list a color, say a color, and you have to think about a food that corresponds to that color. You can use that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's see what you come up with. Okay. So gonna start it off with red. What you got?
Apple.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna say apple. Okay. What's the second thing that comes to mind? I'm just curious.
What's the what?
Second thing that comes to mind besides apple.
Beets.
Are beets purple or are they?
I don't
red?
fucking know. Maybe.
Beets.
I feel like they're red.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. They might be purple. He's like, Jermaine, you're wrong.
I mean, we can stick. We could say that. We can.
Okay, no, maybe not beets. I don't know. That's the only thing that came to mind.
Yeah, strawberries, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, strawberries.
Let's start about that.
My favorite fruit. That didn't even say.
Oh wow. It shows that's not your favorite fruit, obviously.
Judge me not.
Huh?
Judge me not.
All right. Well, since you said it, purple. Since we was on the topic,
I don't know why. Okay, don't laugh.
I'm not.
The first thing I thought about when you said purple was a fucking popsicle. I don't know why.
I never. Yeah.
Like a purple popsicle. I don't know.
That's new. That's the first answer of that. That's the
I'm
first
thinking
answer
like
I've gotten.
purple, but like whatchamacallit? It's like an eggplant parmesan.
Eggplant.
Isn't the eggplant purple? Yeah. There we
Eggplant.
go. Eggplant.
I like that. I like that.
That.
Green.
Peas.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah.
It just rolled off the tongue too.
Peas.
Yeah. It rolled off your mouth. I like that. Orange. Besides orange. Besides orange.
What the hell is orange? I mean, what kind
about
of
it.
food is orange? A tangerine. It's a
That
form
is.
of-
Yeah. That is.
Yeah.
Grapefruit is orange. Well, at least the outside of it is orange.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
this one's mint.
White. Yeah.
Eggs.
I mean,
Like the shell, right?
Yeah.
When you look at a carton of eggs, they're white. Yeah.
I give it that. Okay. I give it that. I like that.
But if it's not acceptable, I can't think of anything fucking else. So
Rice.
white rice, like at the Chinese restaurant.
White rice, bro. You know what I'm saying?
White rice.
Yeah. White rice. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Pick that.
Ooh, this gonna be tough. Black.
Licorice.
That's food.
Licorice. It's
Sounds
candy.
like candy. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do food.
Okay. Food.
Yeah.
Black. Like black beans.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Black beans.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
All right. Brown. one more after
Brown beef stew.
Damn. Beef stew. Beef stew.
I feel like beef stew is brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like any kind of, well, not any kind. What, roast? Would roast be brown too?
Maybe.
Any kind of roast?
I think so. Why not?
Yeah. I like that. Okay. Yellow. Yeah.
Yellow. I kind of said eggs already.
Yeah.
Is a waffle yellow?
No.
A waffle's not yellow.
No. Cause the waffle is like, it's like a khaki type of color. That's the best way. It's like a brown. It's like kind of like brown. It's
A
like
waffle?
brown. Yeah. It's not like dookie brown, for the lack of a better word. I couldn't think of none of that. Yeah, it's not that type of brown, but it's more of like a.
I feel like like if we would. Okay, macaroni and cheese. That's yellow, right?
It is. Yeah.
We're just gonna stick
like
with
that.
that.
I like
But I do feel like my waffles from Waffle House, they don't be, unless they like burnt. You know what I'm saying? They brown.
Yellow waffle though.
I'm
The
not saying
logo
like
itself is yellow.
Okay.
The logo is yellow.
like a fucking Eggo. Like the box is yellow.
Yeah, the box.
Okay, something about that.
That's hilarious, bro.
We're just gonna stick with mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That's my final answer.
Okay. One more. Blue.
Blue.
Somebody said Blue's Clues in my last episode. I was like, bro, what?
No, I'm thinking like blue. Jello. That blue Jello.
Mhm.
Or blueberries. There you go,
Yeah.
blueberries.
Blueberries. Blue Jello. Have you ever-
Blueberry Jello.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Would you try that?
Blueberry Jello. Of course.
I'll try that.
I tried anything once.
Okay. He had some pretty solid answers though.
I
It was
feel
creative. It was definitely creative, bro.
Everybody's so creative.
There you go. Oh my god. That's
No.
hilarious.
Yes.
I like
I feel good.
Yeah.
I like to eat.
Facts.
So, you know, even though it didn't sound like it, a lot of my answers were like,
Yeah. I'll say so in terms of like types of foods, like so they got all types of foods: Jamaican food, Haitian food, American food, Chinese food. What would you name your top 5 types of foods that you like?
Puerto Rican food.
I'll do 3. Top 3.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican number 1.
Number 1.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I am Puerto Rican, so I'm always gonna say that.
Yeah.
Right. Number 2 will probably be, you can categorize like Caribbean, West Indian food, right? Which is like Jamaican food, or I would say my last favorite type of dish would be like soul food, cause I like candy yams, I like mac and cheese, I like fried chicken, I like all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my 3. So Puerto Rican, Caribbean, so like Jamaican, or what do you want to classify that as? And then soul food. That's my last.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had. Well, I have had Puerto Rican food because we tried it out that one time.
Mm-hmm.
This may be tough. I'm gonna have to say Puerto Rican food first.
Hey!
Puerto Rican number 1.
Don't we love that answer?
Soul food number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Thai food number 3. Thai food. I'm gonna take Thai food over
We love Thai food.
Chinese food.
We love
Thai
Thai
food
food.
is
We love Thai food a
The
lot.
noodles and everything, bro. Fire.
I think for me, Indian food would have been a close, like really, really
Kind of
close.
shit, yeah.
For
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah, Thai food, and then I'll put Indian food on the bottom of my list probably.
Like how far on the bottom?
Food, Mexican food, and then Indian food. So maybe if I had a top 5, Indian food would be my number 5 for me. For me, it would. Well, I got Jamaican food now, so.
No offense to Mexican food, but it's not my preference.
I got you, ain't no wrong with it.
Yeah.
For me, it depends on the type of food. It depends on what I'm eating. It depends on what type of Mexican food I'm eating.
So like, what kind of Mexican food we talking?
Fajitas, or enchiladas. Normally, like that's my go-to.
No.
So, what's the difference between Puerto Rican food and Mexican food?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Pretend I don't know about the difference. What would you say is the difference?
Like the foods are just different. I don't know how to answer that question.
So it's like they don't have fajitas in Puerto Rican dishes.
No.
So name a Puerto Rican dish that is similar to Mexican food in terms of like
Rice. I mean, that's a hard because our foods are so different.
Really.
Our foods are very different. Like we don't have enchiladas. We don't have.
I like how you said it.
Fajitas. We don't have.
Enchiladas. the way you said it, your accent, I'm like, oh, it's so cute.
No, you have like pernil. You have like I don't know. You have like a lot of different types of food in Puerto Rico, but no, our foods are not the same.
Not the same.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
How
Like I know they do like refried beans and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Okay.
That's not a thing. At least that's not a thing in my household with my grandmother, my great grandmother.
Yeah.
But there's so many good foods like mofongo. I think I showed you that last time, right? We went to
Yeah,
mofongo, which is amazing. And then we have there's just so many different foods. I don't even want to go. We could like talk for hours about that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So you're rating still a 10?
Yes.
10 out of 10? Okay, cool.
This is good.
It's pretty consistent. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still gonna give it 10 out of 10.
It may look like I'm not eating all my food.
It looks like it for sure. It does. I'm just saying. I'm like, it's still. I was asking if he's gonna eat it like off camera or whatever. After
I am.
Finish.
Absolutely
Okay,
am. Yeah.
that.
I'm just being mindful, you know. I don't want
Of what? Of what?
me in my stomach later.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was like just because in front of the camera you didn't want to.
Oh, nah, man. I don't get nothing.
I was just asking. I don't know.
I love y'all, but I don't care.
So I do have an exotic food segment.
Uh-huh.
I usually wait until we finish eating though, because it can get a little nasty, I guess.
I don't think that
Some
is a thing for me.
You don't think so? All right, so we can get into it. We want to get into it right now?
Yep.
All right, this is our last segment. I have 4 categories,
Okay.
and for each, it's gonna be like a pair of 2. So for each pair, you basically choose which one you'll eat out of those 2, and then we'll end it off with which one would you eat out of all 4.
Okay.
So, would you rather? That is the segment. Would you rather exotic food edition? You know what
Would
I'm
you
saying?
rather?
I'm gonna have me like a jingle. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
You like that? Yeah, I like that. That could be like a cool little. Had a little sign pop up.
I'm gonna record the jingle. You can see my face. Would you rather?
Facts. I don't know. For some reason, I thought about the Reading Rainbow type of vibe. I don't know why I thought about that.
It might work. What do you think? Okay.
Okay, cool. So, would you rather try? And I'm gonna give an explanation. Would you
Okay.
rather try deep fried tarantula or fried silkworm? Fried silkworm is a culinary delicacy, highly appreciated, covered in chocolate and also a sweet and sour flavor, mainly served with soy sauce. Right? That's silkworm. Deep fried tarantula is an exotic appetizer in Thailand as a street food. Normally, people get it when they're in a rush. I don't know who's eating tarantula while they're in a rush, but it is what it is. So, and fried silkworm is also in Thailand as well. So, fried silkworm.
I would do a fried silkworm for sure.
Wow.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you choose it over the tarantula?
One, it's fried, right? But 2, it's covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
We love chocolate. I love chocolate.
That's true.
So I'll fuck it up.
Okay.
Not gonna hold you. I'm gonna eat it.
You gonna eat it for real?
Correct.
I was waiting for you to. You ever said that all day? You kept me on the edge of my seat. I was waiting for you to say that, bro.
Correct.
Okay. So fried silkworm we taking.
Mm-hmm.
Say less. They taking the crown there.
I love it.
Now we have balut duck fetus, which is based in Philippines. The name speaks for itself. I couldn't really find like an explanation of it. And then I have fried cow brain in Egypt, served on its own, or it can be served as a sandwich.
So this one's gonna be a little easy for me. I'm gonna go with balut, and the reason is because so I actually work. I travel to the Philippines for work, right? And my team, if they see this, they'll understand how funny this is. But there's a growing competition where, not competition, I should say, anxiously awaiting for me to try balut, and I'm game to try it. So I don't mind. It is something that's very common in the Philippines. So I'm down. I would love to try it. I know it's something that they have it on the streets of the Philippines. They have it in restaurants. Like you just go to different places and find it.
Is it a delicacy, or is it just like a common type of thing?
Maybe I'm not
You
sure.
don't know? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to misspeak.
I got you.
But I know it's very common to find balut in the Philippines. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, balut for sure.
Okay. Balut. What do you think it tastes like? I'm curious.
Like chicken.
I didn't want to say. I didn't want to be that guy to just say it tastes like chicken. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't know though. I saw a picture of it actually.
It's like I think it's like a baby.
Yeah, it's a baby duck.
Baby duck that didn't quite make it. Sad face.
Yeah, I mean, he could have made it. They just said they could cut his lifespan short.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
I'm still gonna eat it. Let's put a little hot sauce on it, right? That makes everything better.
That's hilarious. Okay.
I mean, why not?
So out of all 4, out of the tarantula, the fried silkworm, the duck fetus, and the cow brain, which would you be more willing to try?
Probably Balut.
I figured you was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's just because it's so common.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. What do you think fried cow brain tastes like?
I'm not sure.
I would want to try it actually. I don't know why.
I would feel like a fucking zombie if I ate a fried cow brain. I don't know. Like just I want to eat your brain. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just I would still try it though.
Yeah.
I will try again. I'll try anything once. So
Low key,
let's
every time
do
I
it.
think about eating cow brain, I do have like a little vision of like what if I would do with it, turn into a zombie, but it's like a zombie cow.
A zombie cow.
Zombie.
There you go.
Moo.
That's like, yeah. There you go.
This is so childish, but that's just exactly in my head. I'm like, man, what
A
if?
cow eating zombie.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. Yeah.
It could be possible.
You're just moving all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would question myself as a zombie if I ever did that. Just started mooing as a zombie. I would question.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to question yourself as you're a zombie.
Well, maybe. I don't know. But in zombies of all zombies, I would be like, who the fuck says moo? I'm a zombie. But
You're gonna be that one special zombie that like in the movies when it's like you just that one special person that's gotta change everything, change the world or some shit. That's gonna
Sure,
be you.
yeah.
You're gonna be like, you know, man, I'm sick of this, baby.
There we go.
I'm tired of mooing.
All because I ate a cow brain.
You damn right, yeah, bro.
That was fried.
Yep, fried cow brain.
It was
man.
fried, yeah.
You gonna fuck around and fry your brain.
That's it.
Fuck that shit. Okay, interesting choice. I probably would have chose the cow brain myself personally.
Really? Because it's fried? Why?
Somehow it's something about the cow brain itself that just is really interesting to me.
Okay.
The name of it, I just like, let me just try it.
I'm gonna eat it because of the name. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Duck fetus, I can't do it. That's just me personally. It just sounds like.
But
it sounds immoral to me. To me.
immoral.
It does.
Poor little
I know,
ducky.
right? I know.
What about the cow brain? It's not
different.
immoral.
That's different. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this is a brain that's already been developed. So it's like, this is the undeveloped.
How sure are you?
I'm not sure. But I'm just saying, obviously, it had to be born for them to for them to have the brain to harvest it. So, you know what I'm saying? Duck fetus is like.
I think you're a very nice person.
Thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. I'ma still fucking eat it.
My next category is gonna be. This is gonna be in a future episode. I didn't know that fried dog was a thing.
Fried what?
Fried dog.
Oh yeah, in Asia.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually, honestly, this whole time I'm thinking like, oh man, this is just a terrible stereotype. But no, that's a thing. Cat as well. Cats and dogs.
I fucking hate cats. I would never.
Wow.
I'm actually petrified of cats.
I didn't know that. Why? Have you told me this before?
I feel like they're demonic. No offense to any cat owners,
No, I mean, all offense.
lovers out
I
there.
don't like cats.
But I'm just really scared of cats. Like, I've always been like petrified of cats. Like, I remember one time I had to go to work, and there was like 2 cats outside of my door, and I literally called out of work because they would not leave my front door. I mean, said, "Fuck this! I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna."
Afraid.
I'm petrified of cats.
Interesting.
Now, dogs I do love. I would never eat a dog though. I can't.
You wouldn't? Mm-mm. What if you and your dog? I'm just gonna think of the name, Sammy, right?
Sammy.
You and your dog, Sammy, y'all stranded on the island.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no choice but to put old Yeller down. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's true. But
what would you do? If it was you and a dog, what would you do? Obviously, you know.
No, if it's on an island, I could go. There's trees and shit. There's vegetables. There's all that kind of stuff. I could, you know.
You do all that?
Correct.
That's crazy.
Well, you're gonna kill the dog and eat it?
Damn right.
Oh wow.
100%.
I'm so sorry, Sammy. This is
100%.
unfortunate for you, Sammy.
100%, bro.
You didn't deserve this.
He didn't, but
You didn't deserve him, Sammy.
look, man, we live in a dog-eat-dog world.
Correct. Well, obviously.
We live in a dog-eat-dog world. And obviously, I'm
He said literally.
I'm gonna eat that dog, bro. It's hilarious. So I'm gonna have to, yeah. I'm gonna stick with that.
Nope. I'm not eating Sammy.
So you would eat a cat, but you wouldn't eat a dog.
I would not eat. No, I would not eat any of them.
But you just said that.
I'm scared of cats.
Exactly. So therefore, you eat the cat.
Hell no, I'm not.
That's just
that.
that's the logic in my head.
Nah.
I'm scared of this. I'm gonna eat what I'm scared of.
Absolutely not. No, that's not the logic. What? Where did this logic come from? I think you just made that shit up.
I did make it up in my, but it makes sense though. It does make sense. Because in order to be, if you're afraid of something, you got to do what you got to conquer that fear.
And eat it afterward. And then eat it afterward.
Yes.
I don't think so.
So since it's demonic, do you think you're gonna take on the spirits?
No, I don't think. So let me take that back, right? Because I don't want people to think that I think that cats are demonic, even though I think they are a little bit.
Sure.
I feel like cats are just a little bit more. I don't know, like in tune. Like cats know what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
Cats know what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I think that's why I'm scared, because they, you can't really get one over on a cat.
Cats woke as fuck.
You can't get one over on a
They
cat.
woke as fuck, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
And I think that's really what it is. That cat can
That's
sense
That is
when
true.
you scared, when you fearful, they know.
I don't
And
like
I can't
cats.
do it. And I feel like if I eat a cat, I'm just not even, I can't even think about eating no damn cat. Mm-mm.
I don't like cats because they are they do look like they trying to figure you out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember one time I saw a cat, and I put this on everything. I'm looking at the cat, and I kind of like turned my head a little bit. Then he turned his head too. I was out. Couldn't do it. So we were synced up. So he looked at me like, like, what's up?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, bro. Done deal.
Again, to all of the cat lovers, dog, animal lovers, like, more power to you, right? I just, cats are not a thing for me. I love dogs though.
I'm gonna say that I'm not even gonna try to be politically correct. Me personally, this may be the headline of the. This may be the headline. Cats are demons, okay?
No.
That's what I said.
No, I don't think so.
Taylor Each Show. The host said
Cats
that.
are not demons.
Cats are evil. I don't trust them, and they I feel like they go to hell when they die.
Oh no! Whoa.
Okay, maybe that's a bit extreme.
That's really extreme.
All my cat lovers, they're probably gonna come to me, but hey, I'm living my truth.
I'm gonna come at him for y'all.
I'm
okay?
living my truth, y'all. You can't be mad at a brother for living his truth. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think cats are just like, they're just in tune. I think spiritually they're in tune.
You think cats really got 9 lives for real?
No.
You don't?
No, I don't know
Yeah, that's just a myth. You think that's just a myth?
Yeah. I don't think cats have 9 lives. I think that they have lived many lives, maybe. So they're just like in tune.
Yeah.
They know what's up, but yeah.
That's true. I mean, low key, I guess you could say, now that I think about it, cats were like a figure that they were like a deity, deity back in centuries ago. So,
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, it could be a reason why. I ain't never seen a dog.
I don't think they're demonic. I don't want to say demonic. That's why I took that back. I think they are just, you gotta think of like what cats are, like outside of just like domesticated small cats. You got like lions, that's a form of a cat, right? You got cheetahs, that's a form of a cat, and they just
all the types of
they just dominate so much, like so much.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, man, let's get the final review real quick, man. You still gonna stay at a 10?
Yes. Even though my food is still here, right? I'm still gonna up as the day goes, and as the night goes. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna be in the same boat as him. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 as well. Riddim Spice was the name of the place. Really good place. Definitely gonna try it out. What do you think about the customer service? Customer service was good too?
Amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Not only because they,
Yeah, of course. But just cause.
We haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, the service is amazing.
We were in there for like maybe 5 minutes max, for real, for real. They
got
got both of us out. They got both of us in and out in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and the owners actually took care of us, so that was really cool too.
That was the owners? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, the owners took care of us. So
Hey, cool. that's even a plus.
Yep.
I give that a 11 out of 10, for real.
In the weeds.
Yeah, that's true. So you heard it here first. We got Jamaican food, 10 out of 10, a hit for him. And it's also a 10 out of 10 for me, 11 out of 10 for customer service, so I'm gonna add a point there. If we're just done with that, hope y'all enjoyed another episode of Taylor Eats. And comment what y'all want us to see next, or comment what y'all want us to eat next. And we're gonna see y'all in the next video. We out.